Charles Richardson Show is uncensored and is for adults only. Mature or immature, doesn't matter.
Thrown out of a bar in New York City. Now, when I say I got thrown out of a bar, I don't mean somebody asked me to leave. We walked to the door together, and I said, bye, everybody, I gotta go. 6 bouncers hurled me out of a nightclub like I was a Frisbee. Those big old bouncers that go home every night, watch Roadhouse and beat off. You know what I'm talking about? Patrick Swayze's hitting another guy. For wearing a hat. I walk into a bar with a hat on. This guy real pissy goes, took off the hat! I'm like, what's the deal? He goes, I'll tell you what the deal is. Faggots in this area wear hats. We're trying to keep them out of a club. I'm like, oh, really? The only way we could tell down south is if they have their hair cut like yours. And he got all pissed. But he walked away, and I took the hat off, and like an hour later, I'd been drinking, and I forgot. You ever forget? It happened to me. I put the hat back on. The guy comes over to me. Now, I'm between 6'1" and 6'6", depending on which convenience store I'm leaving. I weigh 235 pounds. This guy comes over to me, poking me in the shoulder with 2 fingers, says, you're out of here. I'm like, I don't think so, Scooter. And I was wrong. They hurled my ass. And then they squared off with me in the parking lot, and I backed down from the fight because I don't know how many of them it would have taken to whip my ass. But I knew how many they were going to use. It's a handy little piece of information to have right there. Overkill. Well, they called the police because we broke a chair on the way out the door, and I refused to pay for it. And the cops showed up, and at that point, I had the right to remain silent, but I didn't have the ability. The cop says, Mr. White, you are being charged with drunk in public. I was like, hi. I was drunk in a bar. They threw me into public. I don't want to be drunk in public. I want to be drunk in a goddamn bar, which is perfectly legal. Arrest them. Well, they didn't arrest them. Instead, they call in for my arrest record. There's some good news. Satellites are linking up in outer space. Computer banks at NASA are kicking on. There's a telegraph in French, Texas going beep, 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 this part takes a while. Shorthand. Beep. Now, I told you that story to tell you this story. When I was 17 years old, I was arrested for being drunk in public. Seemed to be a pattern. If you knew Morse code, you would already know that. And one DWI, which was a bogus charge because it turns out they were stopping every vehicle traveling down that particular sidewalk. And that's profiling, I believe. And the drunken public charge in French, the arresting officer, who I had literally known all my life. You know what I mean? This guy lived 4 doors down from me in a town of less than 400 people. We've met. He takes me to jail. When we get there, he asked me if I have any aliases, and I was just being a smart ass and said, yeah, they call me Tater Salad. 17 years later in New York City, I'm handcuffed on a bench with blood coming out of my nose. This cop goes, "Are you Ron Tater Salad White?" You caught me. You caught the tater. You can take down those roadblocks now.
You know I'm horny. I know you care. I'll scoop you up in my wheelchair. I want your body to smell your farts. Please let me watch you while you're playing in the yard. Are we an item? Boy, quit playing. I wear a diaper to keep from spraying. And there's another. Look right at my tail flies. My first love broke my heart for the first time. And now I'm so horny, horny, horny. Oh, horny, horny, horny. Oh, horny, horny, horny. Oh, I'm so horny all of the time. Horny, horny, horny. Oh, horny, horny, horny. Oh, horny, horny, horny. Oh, I'm so horny all of the time.
When I was 63, I saw my first boy. Nobody compared to my baby. He filled my pants with joy. He had me going crazy. Gave me half a chub. I kidnapped him daily. I gave him back rubs. I brought my pants down and beat my meat when I saw him in the street. Spying on him in the playground. Chatting in the chat room every week. He got my Jimmy raging. Cause he was so amazing. But now my balls are aching and I just keep on staying.
Horny, horny, horny. Oh, horny, horny, horny. Oh, horny, horny, horny. Oh, I'm so horny all of the time. Horny, horny, horny. Oh, horny, horny, horny. Oh, horny, horny, horny. Oh, I'm so horny all of the time. Get in our van, yeah, yeah. Get in our van, yeah, yeah. Get in our van, yeah, yeah. Get in our van. Our ice cream van. I can't believe you done me that one. I see you sleeping round town with every dick you see, and I'm like, you slut, you. I guess the baggage in my pants, it wasn't enough, and I'm like, you slut, you. And you're slut too. I said if I was there, girl, I'd still be with ya. Like that's some shit. Although you're just like the rest, I still wish you the best, 'cause you're a slut, you. You wanted a Mustang, and I'm more of a Benzo, but I can still take you there. At least I'm larger than all the Shinto, without much left to spare. Life it is, that comes up short on you. Oh, she's trans, well, she thinks you should be. I've got some news for you. Yeah, go run and tell your big boyfriend. I see you sleeping round town with every dick you see, and I'm like, you slut, you. You slut, you. I guess the baggage in my pants, it wasn't enough, and I'm like, you slut, you. And you're slut too. I said if I was there, girl, I'd still be with ya. No, ain't that some shit? Although you're just like the rest, I still wish you the best, 'cause you're a slut, you. Now I know that I might have came up with a short end of the stick. Trying to keep you, trying to please you, 'cause I wanted you to be my chick. Now pity that comes up short on you. Oh, she's trans. Well, she thinks you should be. I've got some news for you. Oh, I really hate your ass right now. See you sleeping around town with every dick you see, and I'm like, you slut.
Richardson Show.
And it is a Friday, everybody. We are here on a Friday. What the hell happened for us to be so bored out of our fucking mind that we're here on Friday? What? No Disney? No tired host or hostess. Hostess cupcakes, yum. Got that freaking still pissed at Girl Scout cookies though. They don't have any more. Oh man, I'm so pissed. And worst thing, oh man, we're just gonna go ahead and jump into the drama stuff right now. And the worst thing is after dinner we went out to 3 Pepper Burrito. Which, by the way, if you ever have their burrito, they're freaking... Oh, by the way, sorry. My apologies.
It's Friday, you bastard.
Yeah, it's Friday, everybody. So we stopped at 3 Pepper Burrito to have dinner. By the way, if you ever go to 3 Pepper Burrito, just make sure you try out their burrito and tell me how doughy their fucking thing is. I know you don't have a problem with that. I know that.
And the other thing is... If you had a problem with it, you could have asked them, can you... cook mine a little bit longer?
What, to toast mine?
Yeah. Well,
I want mine toasty.
But what
Seriously?
They made it right there. You saw him put the dough on the thing and make the tortilla right there in front of you.
So the difference between Moe's and 3 Pepper Burrito is Moe's, they have just prepackaged tortillas. They put it on there. They warm it up for you so it's soft and they can fold it and, mold it like clay. 3 Pepper Burrito, they have basically dough that they take out of the ice box, slap it in this masher. They mash it for a good minute, so it's nice and flat, and they throw it on a hot plate, like a hot griddle. And they start, they start cooking it like, it's just how they do it.
But anyway, I'm sure you could have asked them, hey, can you cook that a little bit longer? I like mine a little bit.
I like mine firm.
More cooked. And they probably would have done it without any problem.
You're right. They probably would have. But it's like, I'm not used to that. I'm used to my burritos having burrito shells. It's not Play-Doh,
I thought it was fine, but
I know. You don't have an issue with that, and you're the Mexican connoisseur.
I don't know about all that.
Well, listen, if the only thing that I think was keeping me down from being with you was if there was another Mexican that came around before me, I think you would have dated him.
Mexican men, I like Mexican food.
If they could cook for you, I think everything would be. I mean, they'd be They'd be walking you down the aisle next day.
No.
Anyway, so after we go to 3 Pepper Burrito, and this is on my dessert rant, by the way, I noticed over at I had to go get gas, and right next to the gas station is a Dairy Queen. And
one that we go to quite frequently.
And I'm taking a look at the Dairy Queen. It looks closed.
Oh, it definitely was.
I mean, there was no lights.
It looks about it. It was closed.
It was closed. It's like...
They had hurricane shutters up over the windows.
But they've been open since the hurricane. Well, since after the hurricane. So.
But did you see they had the shutters up on the windows?
I think it's just because of the neighborhood they're in.
Oh, I think they're out of business. I don't think they're opening back up. I don't know what happened, but I think they're out of business.
Didn't we go to Dairy Queen after the hurricane?
Yes.
Yeah, good. So... I mean, I know we went there, and it's like, now they got hurricane shutters, but they didn't have a hurricane shutters in front of the door.
No, but there was a sign on the door. I couldn't see what it said from where we were in the car. But
yeah, I got to check that out.
There was a sign on the door, but I don't know what it said.
That sucks, because the nearest Dairy Queen's on 41. We have to travel like 10 minutes to get ice cream. I can't bring that back. That would be half melted by the time I get back. Can't do that. It's all soft serve over there. It's not the...
You'll have to go to Culver's.
Or we go to that ice cream shop that's right next to Subway.
That's true.
There's like a homemade ice cream shop that's got...
Yeah, but they're not open as late, are they?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know as late. I think they're open until like 8 or something, though.
Yeah, but...
Open. We could have if we wanted ice cream, we could have went there.
Until 10.
Yeah, I know. But even if after the show we wouldn't have been able to go there.
No, after the show, it's got to be McDonald's.
Yeah. After it's McDonald's. Get the McFlurry.
Or a Frosty from Wendy's.
Yeah, which we haven't had in a while.
Yeah.
I haven't had Frosties in a while.
You can go get Frosties tonight if you want.
I guess that's a sign right there. That's a sign right there.
I said if you want.
Yeah. Welcome, Rodney. Thank you very much for the whatever the fuck that is. Such a city intro. Whatever. I don't care, Rodney. You go ahead and have your own show. Have your own show with your awesome intro, all-star intro. I don't care. But so I guess what would that be considered? That would be considered. I'm looking for the right word for it. Constructive criticism. I don't think there's any construction there. I think that's just kind of like sloppy criticism, if anything. But anywho, so I guess I'm going for Frosties at 10 p.m. at night, aren't I?
You don't have to,
I'm going to Wendy's.
No, you don't have to go for Frosties. Stop.
Listen, do we have anything at home? No. I
have Girl Scout cookies. You know what? I really want something, I can have those.
I hate you. You have Girl Scout cookies. You have first off, you have Thin Mints.
Yep, I do.
No, I don't do Thin Mints. That's not how I roll.
If you want something, then yeah, you're going to have to go get something. Yeah.
So it's more on me, isn't it? It's more on me.
But if you don't go and get something, I still have something I can have.
Yeah. So. Agreed. Well, hey, listen, you got your Thin Mints. I'll go have a Frosty.
Well, no, if you're going to get a Frosty,
no. You've already
then I would like a Frosty.
You've already made it clear.
But I'm not going to have you go get a Frosty on my account.
Yeah, you've already made it clear that you've got Thin Mints. So I don't need to get... As a matter of fact, I could probably go to Culver's and binge over there. And
if you go out to... And actually, no, you can't go to Culver's because Culver's closes at 10.
I think Wendy's may close at 10, too. I'll have to take a look.
I thought they were still open.
I don't know. I
thought they were open late. Eat great, even late.
No, that's Taco Bell.
No, it is not.
It is. Eat late, even great is Taco Bell. And they close at 10. That's the one over here. I mean, you could look it up. There is one... Oh, wait a minute. Is that... No, that's over there on 41. They're open till midnight. I don't even know if that's accurate, to be honest with you. Now I'm kind of curious. Wendy's Toledo Blade.
It is Wendy's. Eat great, even late is the Wendy's slogan.
I'll be damned. I thought that was Taco Bell.
Nope, it's Wendy's.
Yeah, whatever. Taco Bell. Wendy's. Eat late, even great. Anywho. So what's going on, everybody? 813-699-5353. That's the number to call if you want. I want to say thank you very much for joining us. From everybody on our family, all the way from Just for Fun Radio. We're also live on Facebook on William City Network. And, of course, on my personal profile and the Charles Richardson Show Facebook page and YouTube channel, which you can subscribe for free right there on YouTube. Go to The Charles Richardson Show and just search for it. And there's our channel. Hit subscribe. Beep. Doesn't cost you a thing. We don't ask for your credit card, social, favorite color, anything like that. Shoe size, nothing. You just go ahead and do that. I actually recently just went on and reopened my account. Apparently I had one. Reopened my account at TikTok. And I'm seeing some really stupid fucking videos.
You are right, though. The one by us closes at 10.
Yeah. So I'd have to make a trip for my Frosty.
The one over by Home Depot closes at midnight.
That's the Toledo Blade one, yeah. That's what I said. That one opened. That one's open till midnight. But as I was saying, on this TikTok thing, which by the way, I've scrolled through TikTok here occasionally, and I've seen some really stupid fucking videos.
Yeah,
these people are just dumb. That's why I don't have
TikTok.
I mean, I see this one person who's Tic-Tac. Yeah, I don't have Tic-Tac either. I have bad breath. Tic-Tac.
Backstory on that.
That's Stefan, yeah. Good.
No, I was at work.
Yeah.
And we were... One of the girls... Well, a couple of the girls are, like, really into TikTok. And they were talking about some TikTok craze, and I said, I don't even have a TikTok. I meant to say TikTok, but that's how it came out. It made me sound even older than I am.
Yeah, it's like we don't need to sound any older than we already are. Come on now.
Yeah, because I work with like a bunch of 25-year-olds. So
you need to
I already feel old.
Yeah, you need to try to stay hip as you can. Holy cow. Tic-tac. I mean, it almost might as well be tic-tac. So tacky.
And as soon as the words came out of my mouth, I turned to Cameron and I said, did I just say tic-tac?
Yeah, you did.
He's like, yeah, you did.
Yeah, you said tic-tac. You old fart, you. Oh, God. So, I've just seen some really stupid I mean, I wanted to look for some more like online content I could go ahead and just transfer over to the show, and I seen one of these things where it's fucking stupid. This guy is recording in a government building. He's approached by a security officer, say, turn it off, and he's arguing with the fucking security officer because, well, I'm not violating any laws. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. You can't force me to shut this off, blah, blah, blah. No, but we can kick you out. But that never happens until another security. It's just so stupid. It's like, how in the world? Because it must be a fucking prank. It must be a work. You know what I'm saying? All these people are in on it. So it's like, you know, how would you go ahead, honestly, in real life, go up and argue with a security officer or any person of enforcement authority? How would you even get away with that? You know what I'm saying? It's like it just feels so fake and so like not real. Like, well, these two people have got to be
getting away with it.
Well, he's still continuing to record, even though he's arguing with these people, not yelling or anything. He says, "Well, I'm not breaking any laws. I'm not doing anything wrong. You can't stop me. You can't do this. You can't do that. Don't touch me. You can't touch my phone. You can't make me turn this off. I'm recording you whether you like it or not." I mean, at some point in time, it's like, you got to go. But nobody does it. It's like, that's common sense. Listen, if you don't want to comply with what I'm telling you, you need to leave. You know, and nobody does that. So it feels so fake.
Were these actual, like, police officers, or were they just...
No, security guards.
Security guards.
Yeah.
Sometimes security guards are trained to try and avoid that kind of confrontation, and they may not be allowed to actually kick people out. I don't know about the circumstances, but it's kind of like, you know, the Walmart employees aren't allowed to stop shoplifters. Same type of thing.
I get that, but they're not security people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Security people are supposed to go ahead and enforce.
But are these security people who actually have...
They carry firearms?
Yeah.
Arms?
Or are they actually just kind of for show?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. It just seemed like they didn't want to do anything.
Some buildings will have security guards that really aren't able to do much, but they're just there to look like they've got somebody to take care of business.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think so, yeah.
I don't know. It just seems like...
I mean, if it's a government building, you would think, though, that they would be real security guards and they would actually be able to...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the whole thing of it, but...
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it's like, what are you there for? I mean, what has to happen in order for you to go ahead and actually do anything? Because right there, all you're doing is you're arguing with somebody who obviously is not listening to you. Somebody is not listening to you, and you're playing their game, really. So it's like, what is it? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I told you about when I got kicked out of the bowling alley for loitering.
Loitering?
We were waiting for a lane. We had our name on the list for a lane. I mean, this was when I was in high school. So group of teenagers just hanging out outside the bowling alley. We weren't inside because we didn't feel like waiting inside. We were waiting outside.
Right. Well, okay, I can see that. But go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know whether we were actually inside or outside, but we might have gone out because they had told us that we had to leave, and we're like, well, we're waiting for Elaine.
Mm-hmm. No,
and this was a police officer, an actual police officer.
Yeah.
Is kicking us out, and we're like, but we have our name on the list for Elaine. We're not doing anything. We weren't doing anything that was disruptive or, causing problems for the business or anything like that. We were just waiting for our Elaine.
Yeah, it's like, what the hell, dude?
But, my friend got kind of heated and argued with the cop. And then he's like, okay, no, you need to leave now. Or we're going to arrest somebody, and so we left. But
somebody actually going ahead and arresting somebody. Wow.
But I mean, this was an actual cop. This wasn't a security guard or anything like that. This was an actual police officer.
No, I get it, but it's like there's somebody's actually doing something, and it's like you're not really breaking a law. You're over there waiting for Elaine.
Yeah, we weren't doing anything wrong. We weren't even. I mean, I could understand if we were causing a ruckus or something like that. We were teenagers.
Yeah.
I get it. But we weren't.
How dare you?
We were just standing around talking, waiting for our lane.
Right. That's all we were doing here. I didn't know there was a law with standing around and talking there, Mr. Officer. Are you going to arrest us with standing around? Yes, you have the right to remain silent.
Well, I mean, isn't the definition of loitering standing around?
Well, so basically a lot of people are loitering when they go to the fucking bowling alley inside and out.
I guess.
I'm just saying. It just sounds like that's like something like, yeah, you're loitering.
I mean, we ended up going to a different bowling alley, and then we were back the next weekend, and nobody said anything to us.
Wow. Wasn't that special?
And actually, the other bowling alley was, like, dead as could be, so we were able to get a lane right away. We didn't have to wait.
They threw everybody out that was loitering. Just saying.
Well, no, it was... Back in the day, Treasure Lanes was the only bowling alley that had, like, the cosmic bowling and the late night stuff, and
right.
Bowland had nothing. It was just a regular bowling alley. There was no cool anything going on there. It was just a straight up bowling alley. All the lights were on, everything. And so everybody would congregate at Treasure Lanes because that was the cool place.
Yeah.
So we went over to Bowland, and there was nothing there. We're like, all right, well, we can still bowl.
No, whatever. We can go right in here. It's fine with me. Stupid. Dummies. Anyway, so bottom line is the lesson for today on a Friday is don't loiter at your bowling alley. Because
if you're a teenager.
Oh.
I think we could get away with it now that we're adults.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think we should do that tonight or tomorrow night.
Go loiter at the bowling alley?
Let's go loiter. Let's see what they do. Because the bowling alley is open again. So we can do that.
But if we're going to the bowling alley, I don't want to go there to loiter.
Well, I mean, we have to wait for a lane anyway. You know they're busy over there, especially now they just opened back up. I say,
is Treasure Lanes open back up yet?
No, Treasure's not open yet.
Okay, so yeah, that's the only bowling alley in town now.
Yes. But I'm over here thinking it's like, if we go loiter there, let's see how long it takes for us to get approached by an officer. I mean, that would be a good TikTok. I mean, it's just as dumb as everything else.
I don't think that there's police officers there regularly.
There should be. They should have police officers there on a daily basis. The only reason
they were there regularly at Treasure Lanes was because that's where all the teenagers hung out at the time, because There wasn't anywhere else to go.
There was nothing else to do, right? Exactly.
I mean, it's either that or going and getting drunk at a party in the woods.
Which is fine by me. Let's do that.
And you want to go get drunk at a party in the woods?
I say let's go get drunk in the woods. Fuck the party. We just go get drunk. That is the party.
That was all there was to do when I was a teenager. There's still all there is.
There's still all there is to do, honestly.
But they held all these parties in the woods because anywhere else, the cops would break them up. So.
Yeah. Excuse me, are you loitering over here?
Right?
Yes.
Cops
you need to stop that.
At the bowling alleys.
Stop loitering.
Accusing teenagers of loitering.
Loitering. Loon. Go find some real crime that's going on. My God, leave us the fuck alone. So I did find a TikTok video that is kind of disturbing. This shows at Disneyland, which will segue.
Disneyland? It was Disney World. It was Magic Kingdom. It's the one you're talking about?
No, it's not the one I'm talking about. But it will segue into that, though.
Okay.
So over at Disneyland, and this is one of the reasons why I hate the kid leash.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? You go ahead and strap your kid to a fucking harness.
Considered it, though.
No, don't.
With ours, because he's a runner.
But he's not. He's not going to. You know, we know better than that. So here is the video, and I'll take down my lower third here because it's based off the TikTok website. As you can see all the ads and all this other shit. But I want you to take a look real closely as this person with the stroller moves out of the way. And just for our listeners so she can see what I'm talking about, I'm going to pull up the show over here. But so, let me see if I can roll that. Nope, that wasn't it. Sorry. Am I not coming through on my page or something? Or I just need to refresh it. Never mind. I need to refresh it. I went ahead and did the event. And it's like, here. So, take a look at this. Now, this is going to obviously be on a delay. And I should have some sound with this, too. Just take a look at this. This bitch dragging this kid on his ass. Look at this. You see that? Dragging this kid on his ass. Replay that. I mean, that is just downright pathetic. Honestly. It really is. How in the hell can you do that to a child? That's like child abuse. I'm sorry. But
most people who use those kid leashes, that's not what they're doing with them.
No, I'm not saying it is, but I'm saying right there, that's like, you need to ban that shit because it's like, well, I'm just going to go ahead and walk you like a fucking dog, and if you don't go where I want you to go, I'm just going to drag you on the ground. There's no attempt of that bitch picking him up or her. I'm not sure which it is. I mean,
it
looks like a boy.
Looks like a boy.
But I'm just saying, there's no attempt to pick this person up off the ground. No, dragging his ass on the ground. And if you weren't able to see that, if you're listening to us on one of our affiliates, our audio affiliates, it's just he has the harness and he's being drugged, going backwards on his behind on the ground at Disneyland. Disneyland, folks. I mean, there's no words. There really isn't. There's no words to describe how really painful that is to watch as a parent. Because you're seeing this happen to a child at what is supposed to be the happiest place on earth. Didn't look like he was happy, unless he likes riding on his ass. Maybe that's what they do at home.
Anyway. No, I mean, I can see using those, I never really thought, I always thought those child leashes are stupid. But now, with our son who has tried to run away a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
I can see why under certain circumstances you might need to use one, but not like that.
No, not at all like that. I still feel bad. Even though, okay, there's probably circumstances why you would go ahead and put a leash on a kid like that. But it just seems so inhumane.
But it's a safety concern when you've got a kid that you know bolts.
Then you don't take them to a park. You don't.
So we shouldn't take Stefan to the park?
He doesn't run.
He hasn't at Disney yet, but he's run other places.
I just don't see it in him. I don't see it in him, and we haven't had to do the leash thing, so why would we start now? We tell him to hold our hand when there's a crowd. He does.
He throws a fit about it.
Not to me. And I've seen him hold your hand too, so I'm not even going to go there. But I'm just saying, he is not... Yeah, sure. He'll go ahead and run into his tent. The one time with the hurricane, that is... He
tried to do it another time, too.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'm just saying, it's just, he hasn't done it in a long time. And I think he's not going to. Now, if he's doing it every day where we need to have padlocks on the doors because he's going to run, that's different. But it's not. The kid's behaved. The kid is mostly behaved compared to the ones that are in a run rest. I just see these kids with leashes, and I understand that there's probably a reason for it, but it's like, I just look at it, it's like,
well, some parents just do it because they're lazy. That's just plain and simple of it.
Yeah.
But there are some...
It looks so embarrassing.
But there are some kids that the parents know that they have a tendency to take off, and they need it. It's something that I deal with on a daily basis at work. Yeah. We don't use leashes, but I'm just saying, like, kids who run off.
Yeah.
We have to make sure all of our doors are locked at all times.
Well, that's another... you're dealing also with troubled kids.
They're not troubled.
They're not?
No.
So what are they going there for?
Honey, it's not...
I'm not calling them. I'm not calling it as. I'm not trying to down them. I'm just saying there's issues with them. That's why you have them. They're not coming to you just to go ahead and have a big brother, big sister.
Yeah.
Okay. You are registered behavioral tech or therapist or whatever. Behavioral. They have issues with their behavior.
Yeah.
Therefore, they have issues. Okay. So, and some of them obviously can be the ones that run. Some of them, obviously, you've seen it. They can be the ones that bite.
Yeah.
And grab and punch and kick and yes, there's a variety of it. It's just, it looks on my end so sad to see that. And I just wish I wish there was a better way, that's all.
In that particular case, it looks like mom was just lazy and just... Well, he doesn't want to come with me. I'm just drag his ass.
Yeah, I'm just going to drag his ass.
Which is not the way that it should be handled.
Have mommy pick him up, carry him.
Put him in a stroller. If he doesn't want to come with you, if he doesn't want to listen, pick him up, put him in a stroller.
Yes.
That's what we used to do with Stefan when he would sit his ass down in the middle of Disney when he was little.
Disney does free stroller rentals.
No,
they're cheap.
Free stroller rentals.
Or they're cheep. Go get a stupid stroller.
No, they're like $12 or something like that.
For the day.
Go rent a stroller. Actually, they sell umbrella strollers there too. If they are out of rental strollers, buy one of those little umbrella strollers. If he's not going to follow you, put him in it.
You're already having to spend a lot of money to go to Disneyland.
Yeah.
I'm sure $12 isn't really going to go ahead and
I don't know how much the umbrella strollers cost.
I'm sure you can find it.
But I have seen recently in the parks that they are selling the umbrella strollers. So because a lot of times they'll run out of the rental strollers
Yeah, sometimes they will. I mean, they run out of everything. There was a line for wheelchairs.
Yeah,
There's like a waiting list for that sometimes.
So they do sell strollers if they've run out of rental strollers, and so there's always an option to get a stroller.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, listen, there are options versus dragging your kid on his ass in a
Pick
theme
him up
park
and carry him
in front of hundreds of people, maybe even thousands. That's just embarrassing. And guess what? Now you're a TikToker. You're on TikTok. Congratulations, Mom. You're on TikTok. Not for the greatest reasons, but there you go. And that kind of segues into one of our Disney things here. I'm going to keep it brief because I really don't have a whole lot of information about this guy, but apparently this guy has been selling counterfeit Disney ears,
the
bands.
The second article I sent you has more information.
And you sent it on text, not through Facebook, and I don't have Facebook. I don't have the text, so.
Oh, here, I'll send it. I thought I sent it through Facebook.
No, I don't. It didn't come through on Facebook, no. So it must have came through on...
Oh, I guess it did go through on text. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I thought I sent it through Facebook.
Sure.
Anyway,
But yeah, so this guy has actually been served papers, right? He's been served papers in regards to selling counterfeit Disney material.
I think it was like 700 pages, they said.
Well, I think that's probably any lawsuit, to be honest with you. 700 may be light. But they actually have, a legal complaint, cease and desist, and all this other crap. He's over here selling, his headbands, and other stuff that is mimicking the Disney design, and he even has a logo that he created with his that he stole, that's mimicking the Cinderella Castle for his logo, for his brand. So Disney's been at him since, I believe, November, serving legal papers.
No, it was December of 2021.
Whoa, okay. So this has been going on for a year and a half now. So, and there it is, comes back to it. So according to this, Christopher Martin and Hannah Martin, apparently they're together, were selling, Mickey Mouse ears, masks, and other items adorned with Disney characters that were just as good as the official merchandise, and even better, cost less than the real stuff. Here's the problem, though. Christopher Martin, using mouse emojis, warned followers Disney wanted to shut down their Facebook page, which has grown to over 35,000 followers. So he encouraged fans to migrate to a new Facebook group. Some complained Disney was monitoring them online, and they were right. Disney legal team was watching. Multiple social media posts were added as court documents when Disney sued the online retailers last month in a U.S. District Court. Now, this is January 2023, so it looks like they've been serving them papers. Disney said it's been trying to resolve the issue without litigation with 2 cease and desist letters back in December 2021. That's what happened.
Yeah, all right.
So they just sued them earlier in January. And this is for copyright and trademark infringement for selling unauthorized products using Disney's copyrighted properties.
So when you get further into the article, it mentions that they listed their company address as Walt Disney World Resort.
Oh, really?
They tried to apply for a trademark and patents on their stuff. So, I mean, it goes a lot further than just selling Mickey ears.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people sell Mickey ears online.
Yeah, Disney pointed out how the Martins listed their shop address as Walt Disney World Resort on their website and sometimes held giveaways that featured both licensed merchandise and the Martin's items.
So it's like they're trying to portray themselves as actually being a part of Disney World when they're not. And that's why they're being sued for it. Yeah. Your regular Joe Schmo who sells Minnie Mouse ears isn't going to get sued for it.
Like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not using
I'm not claiming to be Disney.
Right, not at all. As a matter of fact, the property that you sell is actually you can buy in the fabric store.
Walmart, Joann Fabrics.
Yeah. So it's like you're not selling anything that's like copywritten. I don't think. Or do we need to be litigated here?
I think that some of the fabrics that have like the licensed images on them do say not for resale, for personal use only.
Yeah, but you don't use
like
those.
That.
You don't use those.
But I mean, the ones that I've sold, no, they're not. The ones that I've sold are like basic
plain fabric or beads or something like that don't look anything like what's out there for sale.
Yeah.
It's completely original ideas from you, original colors, everything like that.
Yeah.
And it says here, according to Daryl Wilson, who is the Associate Dean for Faculty and Strategic Initiatives at Stetson University's Law School, he says, once you establish that you have property rights, it's up to you to police your property rights if you want to protect them. Those at the high end of established and alive intellectual property rights, they protect them vigorously. Disney World has gone after nursery schools and kindergartens who've decided to use their characters without permission. They will go after everyone. Bigger companies, they take it quite seriously while you can expect to act on it, and Disney is one of the biggest. Usually, cease and desist letters are enough, but apparently it wasn't enough here. And somebody that knows all about cease and desist is John Monroe. What's going on, Johnny?
Cease and desist. I'm doing all right. I'm not watching a show. I'm up at, what do you want to call it? Foxwoods Casino.
Oh, cool. You putting some bets down?
I just watched UConn. I didn't bet UConn today, but I just watched UConn lose to I think it was called Morris. Anyways, lost by 2. Anyways, something real quick the other day. When I hold on a second.
Okay.
Train of thought. Blah blah blah. All right, I got Facebook banned.
Yes.
And I was going to tell you why.
Yeah. We kind of missed that out there.
After hearing your story, what happened on your way home on that Sunday, I couldn't call back in to tell you. What happened was, a friend of mine made a post on Facebook, and I made a fat joke comment. Says, yeah, because you're too fat, you'll never get a piece of that. It was a hot, sexy Uber driver, right?
Right.
And I caught a Facebook ban because they called it bullying. And I was just trying to be. But what you went through, and I see how much it upset you. So I can't call back in and say anything. But how you doing today, anyways, Charles?
Oh, I'm doing
all right.
Yeah,
I'm better.
I'm doing all right. I've been okay since like Monday or Tuesday. It's just
right.
I'm cool with it. I'm all right.
Right, because that's one thing. Me going through school, I was never a person to bully people, but I stuck up for kids that got picked on by bullies. Yes, I got my ass beat a few times for sticking up for these people, but it doesn't give anybody a right to do what they got to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
I understand kids are going to be kids, but come on, grow up. I don't know. It just, anyways, I'm sorry what you went through, but what's going on with you guys tonight?
Well, we're just going ahead and revealing a couple of things about Disney that the people, we saw one of the parents drag their kid using that stupid child leash, dragging their kid across Disney on his ass. It's like, and we're just like baffled by it. And this other guy here got banned for Disney for life because he's refusing to cease and desist with selling Disney merchandise that's copywritten, and
right.
It's their intellectual property that he's selling. So
when that makes me sick to my stomach when I see these kids out of what you call a leash, whatever, a harness. They're not animals.
Right.
Listen, I understand. You know, it makes me sick seeing that. And do I say anything? Listen, I don't know. I don't think it's right. But who am I to judge other people, I guess?
Well,
I don't know, but
what Alyssa was pointing at, because, she deals with, child behavior and stuff like that.
Right.
She's saying that some of the times to use it because sometimes kids are runners. So if you don't have, if they're not in a car seat, or not a seat, but a stroller or something like that, and they want to freely walk around, well, that's the only way you can really control it in case they do run, especially in a crowded place with thousands of people. I can understand that, but it just looks so sad. It really does.
It does. It's like they treat them like they're dogs, like they're nothing, they're worthless.
Yeah.
It makes me sad. I'm
sure that the people that use it, they're not intending that. There's really an issue with the child taken off and stuff like that, but they also want them to have fun. So I get that point, but when you take a look at it from an outsider's view, it's like, what did the kid do? What are you doing that to the kid? The kid's not an animal. So, but you got to take a look at it both ways, and it's just like, but this particular bitch went ahead and just really drew the line, dragging the kid on his ass. That's child freaking. That's child abuse.
That's child abuse. It is. Did Karen show up tonight?
No, Karen's no show.
She didn't show up. Bummer.
Listen,
anyway,
I know to take Karen's schedule with a grain of salt, except for tomorrow. Tomorrow is a paid job for Karen and David, so they need to be here. It's a paid job. We don't pay Karen to be on the air, so I can understand, things fall through.
Well, tonight when I get home, on who knows what time, I'm going to go back and rewatch the show anyways. And enjoy the rest of your show, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great weekend, guys.
Thank you very much. Hey, John, do me a favor. When you get back on Facebook, look up this guy, this asshole, Rodney Rearington. Apparently, he's...
I know.
Yeah.
Not Rodney Carrington, is it?
No, Rearington. Rerington. Okay. Yeah, I looked him up. I looked him up. He looks like he's a ball banger. So, but look him up and give him a little bit of hell. He tried to start some shit.
What's he on Facebook?
Yeah.
All right. As soon as I come off my ban on Monday, I'll do that. But when I get home, I'm going to look it up.
No problem. All right, man.
Do me a favor. Send me a message in Messenger to remind me, and I'll look them up.
Yeah, no problem. I'll do that. Of course.
I got you.
All right, man. Thank you.
Have a good night.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Just went ahead and made a hit. No, I'm kidding. John's a good man. John's good. That was John Monroe, everybody. Captain Facebook ban. I mean, I think he's had more bans than I've had birthdays, to be honest with you. 813-699-5353. That's the number to call if you want to go ahead and jump on this one. But back to this Christopher Martin kid. Apparently, he just doesn't know when to quit. So he's over here making a Facebook video, and I lost it, to be honest with you. I have no idea. WDW News, I think, is what it was. So hold on. But there was he posted on his Facebook with the reels. So he's a blogger. Okay, let's be honest. He's a blogger. So he posted on here as he is getting kicked out. As he's getting kicked out, he's posting, "Oh yeah, I got my souvenir. I'm going ahead and leaving. They're paying for my taxi. How cool are they? Disney does everything right. Blah blah blah." And he's wearing his little girly mouse ears, by the way. All it is basically these sequentials that glitter and everything like that. I mean, you see what he was wearing. It's all rainbow.
It's like rainbow sequins.
Yep. And of course, does not hesitate to go ahead and post his website up there for you to go ahead and take a look at that, because Lord knows he needs it. But over a year, both Chris and Hannah, they were told, listen, stop it, or we're going to go ahead and sue you. I have nothing to lose. Okay, well, okay, dumbass. Well, guess what? Now you're on the fucking radar. And according to his Facebook or his account or something like that, he's planning on going to Disneyland later this month.
Now, when they ban you from Disney World, do they also ban you from Disneyland?
No, because it's territorial. It's Osceola, Orange County.
Okay.
That they
I was curious about that because I know that they do, for certain offenses, issue a lifetime ban. And I wasn't sure if that applied to all Disney property or if it was just within that county.
I like this here because obviously he's been served trademarks. 54 minutes ago, he posted on his Facebook. I didn't, with, of course, laughing faces. Yeah, as emojis. I didn't know I needed authorization for non-trademark mouse ears. What world do we live in? I don't live in a land of make-believe. I live in reality. Our ears can be found at ebay.com, blah, blah, blah. And apparently he went to SeaWorld and says, I have a new home. SeaWorld welcomes me. Until you start selling Shamu trademark shit.
Well, but like I said, you know, like we were reading, they are trying to pass off their stuff as real Disney stuff.
Yes.
They're trying to use the Walt Disney World Resort as their address. They're trying to apply for patents and trademarks. They can't do that.
Well, he's trying. He's trying. Well, no, they're not the real Disney. The Disney. SparklingDreamers.com. Make sure you go to my website, because that's really Disney, not WaltDisneyWorld.com. No, it's SparklingDreamers.com. That's the real Disney. That's right here. Right here. So anyway, here is the video. And of course, he wants to be all big shot and everything like that. So here's what he has to say. Or maybe I can't play the video. Can't play the sound, I guess. I don't know. No sound. Oh, here it is. Or I thought it was. No, I can't play the sound. Is it not on this one? No, it's not on either channel. Odd.
Strange.
That is strange. I thought I had... Let me see here. I don't care if they show his Facebook. I don't care. No, it's not allowing me to. That's weird. Oh, here it is.
Exit right here, VIP tour out.
Yeah. This was my first cruise.
Here we go.
Well, guys, I got the most magical exit right here, VIP tour.
Shows out. 3 officers exit him out of Magic Kingdom.
Lynn, right?
I'm sorry?
Lynn, Lori.
And he's trying to make conversation with the person that's kicking him out.
And she is not reciprocating the conversation.
No.
Got my beautiful Sparkling Dreamers ears on. It's a beautiful day here at Walt Disney World. The most magical place on earth.
That's true. Even more magical now that you're gone.
We're going to take care of the cost of the taxi for you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tim.
Yep.
Really appreciate it. Disney does everything great here. I got the monorail. So beautiful. Got my souvenir.
And he's holding up the
Orange County trespass.
Yeah, he's holding out the trespass warrant. Or the order.
Well, guys. There we go. Just waiting.
Meanwhile, the Pirates of the Caribbean music's playing in the background.
Yep.
Minivan. That's not what I'm going to get. I'm getting a Mears taxi.
A Mears taxi? Ooh, you're special.
Yo ho.
Well, guys, I got the most magical.
This was my first cruise.
Today I'm going to show you guys how to make 1 minute.
Well, guys, I got the most magical.
Okay, that's enough of that. Here is the Mears taxi. that apparently is picking him up.
Look at
that's the bell.
What a welcome. I'm going to have private lights on and everything. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
And you know, a couple of days later, he'll just go ahead and freaking come right back.
Have a great day.
Yeah, but
have a magical one.
Thing is, that's a lifetime ban. He can't go back.
Says who? You know what I'm saying? Says who?
You don't think they're going to stop him at the gate?
I don't think they are, no. I don't think they're going to stop him at the gate. I mean, how many people do you think they have lifetime bans on there? You really think they have? This is not the Secret Service. They're not going to go ahead and make sure you don't allow this person in here.
You scan your fingerprint when you walk into that park.
Who says you have to go ahead and have a fingerprint? You go ahead and show a brand new pass. You think they're going to go ahead and scan a fingerprint and they're going to say, "Oh, you can't get in here"? Really?
You show a pass. If they're not going to do the fingerprint, then they'll check your ID.
Okay.
And they're going to see that he's on the list of people that can't come in.
Really? So
yes.
you honestly think the people that are making $12, $13 an hour just sitting there, okay, come on in. You got the people going to traffic, not checking my freaking magic band to see if I'm pass holder or not. Honestly, you really think that fingerprint's really going to do anything?
But, honey, his pass is flagged.
His pass is flagged. What if he just buys a regular ticket?
He'd still have to present an ID to buy a ticket.
Okay. All right. I'm just kind of curious to how this would work. So he's basically banned from not only Magic Kingdom, he should be banned from all parks in Florida.
Yeah.
Okay. Now he's probably going to go. Now they're probably going to make an announcement. Hey, listen. But California may not. Well, I guess depending on what he's being charged with and what area he's being charged with, is he being charged with all Disney properties?
It doesn't say exactly what prompted him to be asked to leave. Basically, it doesn't go into that. Is it because of this lawsuit? Possibly. And if it is because of the lawsuit, then they probably does transfer over to California.
Yeah. So I'm
and
actually
any other Disney park anywhere else.
You know what? And what this is doing too, this is giving him popularity now, even more than he already has. I'm kind of curious to see what he does. I'm going to follow his ass, honestly. I'm going to go ahead and follow him.
But yeah, I don't know. Well, it said something about him violating pass holder something.
Violating pass holder something. I don't know.
Didn't you say that?
No, he was apparently
he made a video saying that he was
pass holder code of ethics, I think, would be the selling of stuff.
Right.
You know, I mean, you can do anything and pass hold the code of ethics and get kicked out. So, but yeah, it's like I'm kind of curious to see if he makes it to Disneyland,
especially if he was handing out business cards inside the park or something like that, which it sounds like something he would do.
Yeah, it does. I mean, he looks like
trying to sell his merchandise within the park.
It honestly looks like he's the type of guy that doesn't really give a shit. It's like, he's over here making jokes. I didn't know I needed permission to sell non-copyright. No, you need permission to sell copyrighted material, which is what the fuck you're doing.
Well,
when you try to go ahead and make a fucking a claim that you own this property and you're trying to make a profit off it, and yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, douchebag, but you know you're kind of a douche. You and your fucking girlfriend or wife, you're a douche.
I mean, I've been complimented on my homemade ears by cast members.
Yeah, you're not out there selling them though.
And I've been asked by cast members, "Hey, do you have a card?"
Yeah, but that's the thing. That puts you on the watch list. Don't think it doesn't.
I mean, I didn't, and I've never handed out a card at Disney.
Yeah, but that's what they ask for. Just say, what you doing with these ears there, sweetheart?
I wasn't trying to sell them there.
Right. Well, I get you on not selling them, but if you have a card with a website or a Facebook page or something like that, it's like, well, now, what do we have here? How much you selling these for? Do they have our property? No? Okay, everything looks clean. Okay, you can do that. I mean, it's like, you should be able to go ahead and sell what you can, as long as it doesn't infringe on copyright violations.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And this douchebag has been told multiple times. Obviously he doesn't get the point. He really doesn't. And I know it's for pure let's see what they're going to do type shit. Well, guess what? They just kicked your ass out of Disney. Mm-hmm. Now, next is obviously a lawsuit that Disney has more money than you. And they can afford
better lawyers.
Yeah, they can afford much better lawyers, and they can go ahead and take whatever the fuck they want and make you fucking pay the cost. How about that? What do you think of that there, big shot? Let's see what happens now. I'm liking this. I'm liking to see what type of... I want to see where this goes. If it goes... I know it's like nobody cares. But me personally... And listen, Disney is our thing. Disney is our thing. We like Disney. And if this guy goes under, I would love to see it, and I would applaud it if that's the case. Apparently, a lot of people on there on the Disney page.
Some comments of, it's about time they kicked him out.
Yeah. So I guess so.
Apparently, he causes some kind of ruckus.
Yeah, he must. I mean, he's according to what he said, he's like charging 10 times for ears and trademarks and stuff like that.
Here's the other thing is, if you're gonna sell stuff like that, you gotta lie low. Don't draw attention to yourself.
Stop doing something. No, stop giving the secrets away now, honey. Come on, stop doing that.
Why would you draw attention to yourself like that?
Because apparently it's gonna get him publicity. Like, look what it's doing now. Even though
he's being sued, and he's going to have to pay.
He's being sued, and he got kicked out of Disney. He's gloating about it, and even saying, well, SeaWorld is welcoming me. Well, guess what? I guess you don't have to wear ears at SeaWorld. Maybe you can wear whales on your head for, make the whales now. Go ahead. Make the penguin ears or something like that. I don't know.
Penguins don't have ears.
Well... Then I guess it's just going to be a headband, isn't it? Come over to sparklyfuckingthings.com and we got to have penguin ears. Buy them now. Buy one, get one for nothing. I don't fucking know. The guy's just a general douchebag. That's all he is. And I would love to see him go under. And I'm talking about under the sea. Anyway, all right. Hey, way past the top of the hour. We're going to go ahead and take a break. We're going to break some things. Coming on back, we do have a couple of things in store here. We got that gun law we wanted to talk about. We have a dog that was found in an X-ray machine. We did touch on the...
I thought it was a cat.
No. Cat? Dog? Cat. You're right. Okay. We did touch on the Sugar Daddy Day a little bit. We will definitely go into the Hershey's chocolate that we've found out that's going to be plant-based. Weight Watchers and the weight loss thing going into prescriptions, and a dog water park, and of course, Disney's Dole Whip is no longer just Disney anymore. We're looking forward to that.
Hey, we made a Dole Whip for my birthday during the pandemic.
That is true. We need to make more of those.
It was pretty good.
Yes. All right, we're going to break for about 7 minutes of music. About a minute or two for a bit, 9 minutes. Come on back, and we'll be back with more show right after this.
Stay where you are. The Charles Richardson Show will return after this.
this way. No one can tell how I'm feeling. I wanna breathe your body next to mine. You make me believe in love. My love is sweet, even though I've never seen her. My beauty queen is on a screen again. My girl is sweet, even though I never feel her body. My thoughts are clean, I wanna feel alright. My love is deep, even though I've never seen her light. My beauty queen is on a screen again. My girl is sweet, even though I never feel her body. My thoughts are clean, I wanna feel alright. Face to face, we get to live. Hand in hand, we get to be. Face to face, we get to live. Hand in hand, we get to be. We get to be. We get to be. My love is sweet, even though I've never seen her. My beauty queen is on a screen again. My girl is sweet, even though I never feel her body. My thoughts are clean, I wanna feel alright. My love is deep, even though I've never seen her light. My beauty queen is on a screen again. My girl is sweet, even though I never feel her body. My thoughts are clean, I wanna feel alright.
Little kid, I used to have crazy dreams because, well, do you remember that, you remember Nestle's Quick? You know, the powder, you'd put it in your milk, and you'd stir it for like 30 minutes, and no matter how hard you there was still chunks of powdery magma that would float up and explode in your eye while you're trying to drink. Take a sip. Oh, goddamn, sand missile just blew up in my eye. The movie Dune is in my chocolatey drink. I don't like when the movie Dune is in my drink. Crazy. When I was like 5 or 6 years old, I took the powder and I snorted it. Because I heard about speed, so I thought speed, quick, maybe there's some kind of connection. So then I would have fucked up dreams because, you know, I was all hopped up on the queue, as we called on the streets. I'd just be on my big wheel all strung out. What am I doing with my fucking life here, man? Yeah, I'll play kickball tomorrow. I can't kick the ball today. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the kickball vibe. I'll tell you what dream used to scare me when I was a little kid. Used to actually totally give me nightmares. Remember those Kool-Aid commercials? Where that big talking bowl of punch, he would come crashing through your fucking wall in your living room. You wouldn't even know he'd oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right? And the little kids were all excited. Yes, yes. And then they would drink out of him after debris fell in his open, dumb head. He would pour himself. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Him and his crazy tights. I don't like that. I don't like where Juice wears tights. It's a horrible combination, a bowl of Juice wearing tights. Fuck drinking out of him. If that was me, I'd be like, no, you fix that wall before my dad gets home from work. He's gonna beat me with a belt. He's not gonna believe a talking bowl of fruit punch came in here. You stupid idiot. Yeah, coming through the wall is real fucking cool. Using the front door is cool. Don't touch me, you drink. Don't touch me, you giant beverage. You are sweating or condensating. I will kick you in the tights and you will go down your very top heavy. You glass bitch. You glass bastard. Oh yeah. Oh no. Naughty, naughty Kool-Aid. Oh yeah. No. Oh yeah.
We're back to the best show you have never heard of. That's the Charles Richardson Show.
413-699-5353. It's the number to call. We want to go ahead and show some love out there to Karen and David, of course, with Hall Calling and Contracting. They're now an LLC. Yes, they are. They're the team to go ahead and handle all of the lazy shit, the hard shit that your lazy ass can't do. That's from lawn maintenance, car repairs, and a whole bunch more. Make sure you give them a call to get a free estimate. 941-204-1264. Get a free estimate, a hard-working estimate with fair pricing. That's what they do. Give them a call. Even if you're not in the Southwest Florida area, because part of their business is hauling. So even if you're out of state, give them a call anyway, and give them they'll give you a price. 941-204-1264. Again, 941-204-1264. That's Hall Calling and Contracting LLC. Oh boy, I went ahead and joined his. I had to put an application to join in, and I like the questions. Everything has yellow caution signs, emojis, and stuff like that. Even one of the questions says, "You must answer this. If you do not answer this, you cannot join." And it asks the question. It's like, whoa, they're serious.
Okay.
It's like, wow. I mean, this must be an exclusive club, you know what I'm saying? So now I said friend referral. So I'm going through the different members trying to see if there's any friends of mine that are
Probably
on there.
not.
They're not. So I'm over here trying to see if I get just in case if they ask, so who referred you? Tim. Tim who? Bond? Yeah, Bond. Tim Bond. I don't know. So I'm over there scrolling through just to see. But yeah, nobody's my friend, damn it. You know, over 10,000 subscribers, members, you would think.
I don't think they're going to look through everybody and say, oh, well, you have a friend in here? No, you don't. Yeah. Goodbye.
Oh, hey, I've been welcomed. Hey, I've been welcomed. Yay. Fucking bitch. I'm gonna go ahead and start spying on him and everything like that. Anyway. Take a look at his ears. I mean, there's not, except for the one that you saw him wearing, did you really... Here, let me add you.
I don't want to be added.
No, you don't want to go into this undercover sting operation?
I don't want to be added.
I don't know. I mean, it's like, okay, these ears, definitely 4th of July. I mean, come on. Yeah, that's definitely a fucking copyright. One of them looks like it's from the Haunted Mansion. And they do auctions on these ears, too, on eBay.
Yeah.
Like, really? You can't sell them for a flat price? You have to go ahead and do a fucking scammy auction? Anyway, let's talk about something a little bit, more boring. How about Subway? Customer went ahead and got a 6-inch wrap, and the total price, get this, $18. Yeah.
What's on that wrap?
I don't know. Gold? Maybe some silver? I don't know. Here, let me just bring this down here. There we go. Got these dual screens here. As the cost of food is rising, many restaurants are putting ads in Hulu that are right across the article. Food service operations are struggling with the cost of and pressures leading some to menu prices. While it is not clear this is the case, a Subway customer recently found that ordering a double turkey and a single 6-inch wrap was pushed to a total of $18. All she said was, the TikToker says, I only wanted something small, nothing big. So I tried a wrap. Never tried a wrap before. Just my little 6-inch wrap, turkey. The only thing extra I ordered was double turkey. That's it. One turkey wrap with extra turkey, and my order came to $18.91, almost $19.
That's crazy.
That is insanely crazy. In her caption, she remarked that the amount of money spent on Subway, which would fetch a whole plate at any sit-down restaurant, which is true. Mm-hmm. highway robbery. What the hell? Who the hell has this kind of money to be coming to our fast food restaurant and pay more than money for a 6-inch wrap than a whole plate to dine in? Well, the Daily Diet, which is the media outlet that I'm reading off of, reached out to Subway directly by email as well as the Instagram user. Several viewers say that they also had noticed a hike in the cost of their orders at Subway. Yes, I got 2 footlongs, 2 bags of chips, and a 3-pack of cookies for $30, one customer said. That's a lot for Subway. And they charged me $2 to toast my sub.
What?
That says another one.
They charge to toast your sub?
$2 to toast a sub.
That's ridiculous.
It must be the microwave cost. Family of 4, and it's over $40 is just subs. It's crazy, one other one said. I really would like to find out what exactly was on that sub. Or would that, I mean, was it really... Here, it shows some picture. Turkey, all right, so the turkey wrap is $11.49.
That's a lot just for a wrap.
That is for a 6-inch wrap, yeah.
Yeah.
Turkey extra $3. Subtotal is $15.14. Sales tax $16.49. And $2.46 at a tip. Well, $2.46 is your own damn fault. Okay. But yeah, $16.45 comes out pretty fucking expensive for a 6-inch wrap. I don't have my phone, otherwise I'd go to the Subway app and try to order one right now. But that is just outrageously crazy. Yeah, Subway. Order for pickup and delivery. Here, I'm just doing it on the website. Why not? Start order. Yes, allow my location. I guess they don't want me to... Oh, my location. Fine, whatever. All right. This number 1, they're open. No, they're closed. This one's open till 10. Okay, so let's order. I want to order. I can't order. Damn it. Honey, it won't allow me to...
Well, you're not actually ordering anything, so what difference?
I'm kind of curious to see the menu. You know, I'm wanting to make an order. Maybe they won't do pickup. Maybe they'll do delivery. Enter delivery address. 952. Let's see here. Yes, I want it done now, so... Accept all cookies. Okay, here we go. Deliver to this address. I want... An error has occurred. No shit, really? All right, here we go. Best sellers. No, we don't want subs. We want wraps. We want a wrap. Wrap. Here we go. Wrap. Turkey wrap, right? That's what she ordered. With double turkey. Give me a turkey wrap. Oven roasted turkey. Yes, there we are. Turkey. We are grabbing turkey. Scroll down to customize. I don't really want to customize except for double turkey. That's all. Fine American cheese. Lettuce, spinach, tomato, blah, blah, blah. Sauces. We don't care. Seasonings. Don't care. Add-on. Doesn't even give me the option for double turkey anyway. Maybe you have to do that in store. I don't need Black Forest ham. I guess it does come to $9.19 for the wrap. Maybe it's not that out of the question. I mean, the receipt said $11.49, and then you had $3 for double meat. Maybe it's not that out of the question.
I do know that in different areas they have different pricing.
Yeah. So maybe, because down here in Florida, it's $9. That's for the turkey wrap.
that's not the double meat.
Yeah, that doesn't have the double meat on it. So it's like, all right, take the $9 and take the $3. That's going to make it a $12 wrap. And then, of course, you got the taxes on there, too. That's, it's kind of nuts when you really look at it.
Yeah. Well, I even noticed, like, I went to McDonald's the other day on my lunch break.
Right.
I ordered 2 McDoubles and a strawberry banana smoothie. Okay. Not a large, a medium strawberry banana smoothie. $10.
They're pricey. The 2 McDoubles, mind you, is $2.89 a piece.
Right.
So that's $6 worth of McDoubles, and then your medium smoothie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about $3, and then you got taxes.
Which your medium smoothie comes in a small sized cup.
But it's a smoothie. You're paying for a specialty drink.
Yeah, but
Which is why, honestly, everybody, if you need to take the initiative, download an app. Download the app to earn points and to get free stuff. Because I have stuff that I can go right into McDonald's. They always have deals like buy one, get one McDouble. Or double cheese, excuse me. Buy one, get one double cheese. Buy one, get one Big Mac. Buy one, get one 29 cents for so they have deals for you to take advantage of. And I'm sure Subway has that too when I go into their main website, even in the main website, and it's also going to be there in on the app. There is one there, buy 1 foot long,
get one half off. But if you're only going by yourself and you don't need another foot long,
right? I get it.
Then there's no point in doing that.
Right. I definitely get that. I hear that. So yeah, because
a lot of times for me, if I'm going to go to Subway, it's probably going to be on my lunch break because there's one right across the street from work.
Yep.
And I'm by myself, so I can't take advantage of that deal.
Right.
I can't even eat a foot long, much less 2.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. It's just kind of annoying when you go ahead and you see something like this and how much it costs you. You kind of want to replicate that and see what it's really going to, what it really is. But yeah, she makes a point. Just the plain wrap without the double meat, $9, almost $9.50.
Well, and with the smoothie, I feel like I could have gone across, like literally right across from McDonald's to Tropical Smoothie and gotten a bigger smoothie, a better smoothie, probably for the same price.
Actually, I don't know. Again, app would be nice. So Tropical Smoothie, just a small, a medium smoothie, right?
Yeah, but I don't know how many ounces their medium smoothie is.
True.
Compared to McDonald's.
Yeah, I get that. But if you just wanted to go ahead and take a look at their menu, smoothies.
The only thing with Tropical Smoothie is you gotta they've got protein powder and yogurt and all these different things that you can add to it. And I don't care to add all of that. I just want a standard smoothie.
Yeah, just allow my stupid smoothie.
And I don't know that they have a standard smoothie.
I think they do. I've seen the banana strawberry smoothies and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I've seen that happen. So let's go right into that real quick here. So here is the it
was just a regular strawberry banana
smoothie. Right.
Because McDonald's only has 2 flavors of smoothies.
Right. The smoothie is not their specialty. You're right.
Yeah.
See, yeah, you're right. They have a lot of fruit blend smoothies. I'm taking a look at their smoothie. It's $6.29. That's an expensive smoothie.
But I probably paid about the same price for the one I got from McDonald's, and then probably the Tropical Smoothie one's probably bigger.
Well, first off, let's downshift here. 2 McDoubles and a smoothie for $10.
Right.
Your 2 McDoubles were $2.89 a piece plus tax. That's $6. You paid $4 for your smoothie. Just throwing it out there. Now, of course, there's taxes involved, so it's probably like $3.59, $3.69 plus tax. But the smoothie, and of course, I'm sure it wasn't $10. I'm sure it was like 9 something or 10 something.
No, it was $10.88 or something like that.
Oh, so $11.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, all right. So the smoothie is going to be a little bit more expensive at McDonald's. The peanut, they're all $6.79 based on here. This one is. It doesn't say how many ounces. It says 610 calories, blah, blah, blah. Oh, would you like an edible lime straw for 99 cents?
No.
Yeah, it's crazy. Supplements. Yeah,
so the medium smoothie from McDonald's is 22 ounces.
Okay. It doesn't even say how big the smoothie is here at Tropical Smoothie. It just says $6.79, which is a lot for a smoothie.
Well, is that what size is that?
That's just their basic size.
Okay.
They don't give sizes. They just say add to cart.
Many ounces in a...
Customize your smoothie. Well, no, that's adding stuff in. That's not
24 ounces.
24.
So it's 2 ounces more.
2 ounces more for what? $3 more.
Well,
That's
it
crazy.
says Tropical Smoothie offers cup sizes from 12 to 24 ounces.
Can you imagine
the standard size is 20 ounce.
Okay. Can you imagine that $6, almost $7 smoothie costing you is only 20 ounces? And then you're getting listen, it's going to be a better smoothie. Don't get me wrong. Let's be honest. Tropical Smoothie is going to give you the better quality. But if you're on a budget and you don't want to spend all that money, well, guess what? McDonald's has their 2 smoothies that they offer.
Yeah. Well, I go to McDonald's because I don't have a whole lot of time in between when I'm at the school and when I have to be at the clinic. And I have to drive from the school to the clinic. So McDonald's is easier just because I can go through the drive-thru and I don't have to wait. And if there's any kind of line more than like 2 cars in the drive-thru, I won't even do that.
So Sylvia, who is watching us and has a few comments on that, she'd rather go to Publix than McDonald's. 12 ounces, I think she was trying to give us the amount of the smoothie from Tropical Smoothie, I think. Maybe McDonald's, I'm not sure. But then she said the Panera strawberry smoothie she likes, and the Panera is $5.99.
Yeah. Well,
I think she said it's 12 ounces at Panera, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sylvia.
The only reason that I was going with Tropical Smoothie is because it's literally right across from McDonald's.
Right. And by the way, they also have wraps, too.
Yeah. But, like, the only places I can really go on my way between the school and the clinic are, they're kind of limited because of time constraints.
Right.
So realistically, would I have waited at Tropical Smoothie? Probably not, because I would have had to get out of my car, go in, who knows if there's a line, have to wait in the line. By the time, I'm paying for the convenience, basically, at McDonald's.
Yes.
Because it was just easier to do.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to order lunch from Tropical Smoothie because they have a wrap. By the way, their wrap...
Oh, their wraps are overpriced. I know that.
$8.49. Cheaper than Subway.
Oh, dang.
Cheaper. So I'm going to do a Caribbean jerk chicken wrap and a... yeah, I want to do that too. I'm going to do the belch. I'm going to do a Caribbean jerk. I don't want pineapple salsa on that. I want the cheddar. I want the grilled chicken. Do I want maple kissed sweet potatoes or jalapeno corn?
Does it really matter? You're not actually ordering this. You're not actually going to eat it.
Well, I think I am. $13. Now, this is, of course, before taxes. $13.48. What did this bitch pay? $11.49 for just a wrap? I just got a fucking smoothie and a wrap for $13.49 at Tropical Smoothie before taxes.
Damn.
That ain't fucking bad. Now, I did take a look at her receipt. She's up there in Minnesota, which I think everything's off the fucking chain up there because it's so fucking cold.
Idea.
So, but yeah, so tropical smoothie. I go ahead and get a lunch tomorrow for $13.48. Now, granted, I'm not going to do that. I'll go to fucking Firehouse and order my fucking meatball sub and be a lot cheaper than that. I'll go to Publix and order their meatball sub for like $6, and I'll be just as happy. But it's tropical smoothie. They just rock your world like that, and apparently they're a lot cheaper. Oh, not a lot cheaper, but their wraps are apparently better and cheaper than Subway. Imagine that. So, unfortunately, she has a point. Here's the problem, though, Miss TikToker. You are only responsible for $16.45 of that, because that is the price for your wrap, your meat, extra meat, and tax. You're the one that added the $2.48 for a tip. Okay, so let's not go ahead and say highway robbery. Subway customer says she paid $18 for a 6-inch wrap. No, you didn't. You paid $16.45 for a 6-inch wrap. That's what you did pay.
But that's
still a lot.
Still a lot, yeah.
But you didn't have to order the extra meat. Okay, I'm sorry. Even Taco Bell is going to charge you extra meat. They won't charge you as much, but still, it's not fucking meat anyway. It tastes like meat, but it's not meat. Just saying. That's the Subway. There is a Jack in the Box coming down to Florida. Now, Jack in the Box is the West Coast version of McDonald's. I think McDonald's is the West Coast version of McDonald's, but still, there is actually a West Coast fast food store coming to Florida, and it's actually looking like Fort Myers and Cape Coral, along with Orlando, is going to get some Jack in the Boxes. Now, these Jack in the Boxes apparently are pretty damn good.
I've heard that they're good.
But I've also heard the same thing about White Castle. Went to White Castle and they suck. I don't know who the hell's ordering White Castle and thinks it's good. It's not.
It's an acquired taste.
Yeah.
You either love them or you hate them.
It's acquired taste for, artery clogs. Fast food enthusiasts in Cape Coral and Fort Myers are coming to celebration. The iconic Jack in the Box chain could be coming through our neck of the woods. That's right. The beloved chain is expanding and setting its sights in Florida. The company has already confirmed Orlando locations. Fort Myers and Cape Coral are next. Now, I know what you're thinking. What's so special about another fast food chain coming up? Well, according to what this person is saying, Jack in the Box is not just any ordinary burger and fries place. This is a home of the infamous Munchie Meal. You ever heard of that? Sounds like something you go ahead and get after you fucking smoke 6 ounces of weed. The perfect cure for those late night cravings. And with its all-day breakfast menu, interesting, you can have breakfast for dinner or lunch anytime you want. Plus, let's not forget about their tacos. Yes, they do tacos at Jack in the Box. So that piqued your interest. I saw you wake up for that.
But a burger place doing tacos isn't always the best thing either.
Remember, this is not your ordinary burger place. They do yacos.
Again, burger place doing tacos isn't always the best idea.
Yeah, that's true. So one of them apparently is a sourdough jack. We're not talking about, jacking off. We're talking about the jack is like the Big Mac, but it comes in a sourdough. So anyway, Florida, get ready. Jack in the Box is on its way, bringing a whole lot of munchies with it. Just make sure you get your wallet in hand ready. They're really pumping up that Jack in the Box, aren't they?
Guess so.
Again, that's a big thing over in the West Coast, so it's like, why haven't we seen it over here if it's such a big thing over there? I'm kind of curious why have it's been so waiting.
There's a lot of things that don't make their way over. I mean, there's a lot of things that are big over in the West Coast that everybody's just like, okay, whatever, here.
Yeah.
No,
that's a Hollywood craze over there. But I'm actually kind of curious to see this. To see a Jack in the Box. I'm curious to see how it does, and I wouldn't mind running over there and tasting some munchie meals. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'll try it.
Yeah.
I don't know about the tacos, but I'll try burger.
Oh, you know you got to try the tacos. Come on.
No.
Come on. You'll try the tacos. They'll probably have real meat, so it won't taste like a taco. There was another cheerleader gone solo recently. Back to another cheerleading competition. Her whole group just went kaplooey. She said, "The hell with you." The whole cheer team didn't show up on their competition. Her coaches had the choice to forfeit, but instead, not only did little 8-year-old Peyton Thornsby perform the routine alone in front of the crowd of a few hundred people, but she actually beat out the other teams to win first place.
What's with these cheerleaders just not showing up? That's my
don't know. That's kind of shitty if you ask me.
Yeah.
How dare you go ahead and leave your teammate all alone out there and just cheer? But you know what? She won. And you know something? She should take that trophy home. Does not belong to the school. It belongs to her.
Yeah.
But she's the one that did it. And that's very proud. And I mean, this could have been good newsworthy, I guess, if you want to really think about it that way. So she went ahead, took on this solo act, and did the same thing this other teenager did before, but the teenager only got 8th place, but she still went out and did it. But this person, 8 years old, beat out everybody. How about that? How about that, you yuckos?
Do you think she got the sympathy votes?
Oh, of course she did. Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm not taking anything away from her. She went out there and stood her ground. But yeah, of course you're going to get the sympathy votes because you can't do what a whole team can do, no matter how great you are. It's just not in the cards like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just not that way. So yeah, sympathy votes definitely, but I think she deserved every fucking thing she got. She deserved to win that because she was the one who laid out everything on the line. She didn't take anything. I mean, there was nothing. Mm-hmm. She was with nothing. So here's the news story there from Fox 13. 2-minute video. So here, let's listen up to it.
County is showing us what it means to have courage. When her cheer team didn't show up to the competition, her coaches had a choice to forfeit. Instead, she performed the routine alone, and she beat out the other teams to win first place. Fox 13's Jordan Bowen caught up with her family about the emotional moments.
8-year-old Peyton Thorsby is used to being pushed up in the air by her teammates. But how she can rise to the occasion on her own wowed the crowd.
I was scared about everything, and I was very nervous.
Nervous because, as her mom, Nicole Thorsby, explains, when they got to the Showcases of Championships cheer competition at the Florida State Fairgrounds for their 6 a.m. call time, the rest of her team, the K-Tech Krakens out of Pasco County, weren't there.
Nobody had come for whatever reasons they had. And it ended up just being her that had shown up.
And then her coach, Nikki, said it looked like we might have to forfeit.
But Peyton had already put in the work at practice, and despite her team being absent, she says she didn't want to let them down.
I didn't really want my team to be disappointed of me, of not going out there and showing up for them.
Really?
And so I made my decision. I wanted to go out there, and I want to make my family proud and all of my friends proud. Myself.
So she took to the floor all alone, carrying her team through the competition with a solo performance that didn't miss a beat, captivating the crowd and charming the judges.
I was actually shocked about myself.
She was actually doing flips and cartwheels and floor dances. They showed bits and pieces of it, but it's like she was kicking ass out there.
I didn't really know I was going to do it by myself.
Her routine snatched up the first place trophy.
Me and her coaches just crying our eyes out. Like I couldn't believe it. To see her out there, she's doing her thing. She's amazing.
Peyton hopes her performance inspires other kids to know not to be afraid.
Jesus tells me to go out there and be brave, so I've been brave and I got the trophy.
Reporting in Pasco County, Jordan Bowen, Fox 13 News.
And that actually hits me down here a little bit because that's where I grew up. I grew up in Pasco County.
Yeah.
So that's really cool how, we got some pretty stiff people up there to go ahead and just lay everything on the line, even if you're by yourself. So that's really cool. All right, we are getting down to the wire, so I don't have time to go ahead and do another break, but we will do one very brief article about something, and then we'll go ahead and get over to good news real quick. Ford wants to go ahead and lock you out of your car, and even it will drive itself to an impound if you miss your payment.
That's crazy.
If you've got a Ford, which probably a lot of people will say, forget it, they want to patent a system that will let cars repossess themselves if drivers miss payments. At first, the cars would just lose the use of the features like GPS, AC, and the radio. If the owner still skips payments, the car would lock them out and drive itself to a repo agency or even a scrapyard. That's like committing suicide. Okay, driving myself to the scrapyard. I'm going to die. It's just like,
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a depressed Ford. Ford's latest patent application shows a bizarre new way that cars would be repossessed. The patent, first reported by The Drive, was filed in August 2021, but wasn't published until last week. It shows that Ford is interested in building a system that would allow the car to lock out its driver and even repossess. Ford says the solution to the issues of the owners behind on payments becoming uncooperative and attempting to impede the repossession operation. The patent applicant, Ford, describes the use of repossession system computer that can facilitate the process, which starts out with some minor annoyances that would cause discomfort, they say, to the vehicle owner. If the driver ignores the warnings about missing their payments, the process could begin with the computer disabling functionality of features like cruise control, GPS, AC, and stuff like that. The computer would also prompt the car to start emitting an incessant and unpleasant sound whenever the driver's it. That's like torture. I don't like that. Now, I get it. They're trying to go and repossess, but it's like, listen, all right, disabling the GPS, no AC, no radio. Okay, all right, I get that. But that's kind of torture right there. Just repossess at that time. Just let's not even do that. If the owner still doesn't act on the payments, the customer, the computer will really raise the stakes. The car may lock out its owner, with some caveats. In one example scenario, the patent application said the computer might prompt a lockout during the weekends only, as not to affect the owner's ability to work during the weekdays in order to make money towards the payments.
Okay.
Alternatively, the car may define a geoforce around the driver's home, and the owner would only be able to use the car within those parameters. In some case, the owner driving could be further limited to certain days or even times. This is scary.
Yeah.
You put that computer in my car. What if it malfunctions? What if I can't go ahead and start my car tomorrow to go disc golfing?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm caught up on my payments, but what happens if something happens?
Your car's paid off.
Yeah, that's right.
There's no issue there, but
if the owner's still behind after that, I mean, this is like, several levels of torture going on here. The car may take some pretty drastic act. This is all the car doing it, by the way. The car has a mind of its own. We've always said it before. Now it really does. It could also it may drive itself to a spot, quote, convenient for a tow truck to tow the vehicle. It will drive itself to a repossession agency, lending institution or impound lot. In another case, the repossession system computer may communicate with the customer of the lending institution to identify the car's market value. It would cost more to repossess the car than if it's worth. The car would drive itself to the scrapyard.
That's crazy.
The crazy thing is, a lot of people, and I know myself included, used to keep the car in the garage. What is it going to do? Barrel down my garage? We're getting the fuck out of here. Take care, Sylvia. Thanks for tuning in.
For real.
She's leaving. But yeah, it's like, my God, the car's got a mind of its own. What the fuck? What the hell's going on? Hey, listen,
that does pose a really good question. What if your car is parked in the garage?
That's what I'm saying.
Or a parking garage.
Well,
if you live in an apartment, you could be parked in a parking garage.
But a parking garage doesn't lock your car. You're talking about the same thing like
navigating. But
they'll still navigate.
No.
But see, that's the other question.
Here's the thing is navigation systems, GPS systems. If you're in a parking garage, it just shows your general location. It doesn't know that you're on the 3rd level, the 1st level, the 5th level, whatever.
I think it would take that into consideration. I know what you're getting at, but I think it would take that into consideration. I don't think Ford would be that dumb because they have to take all considerations. But yeah, so you're in a garage. It's like, okay, we need to navigate from the garage. But you're right. It's like, maybe it'll just take a plunge. It'll just take a plunge and that's it. It's done. Car's totaled. You motherfuckers, you wrecked my car. Well, you didn't technically own it anyway.
What's that show that had the car that talked and drove itself and
Knight Rider.
Yeah.
Knight Rider.
Knight Rider shit going on here.
Yeah. All right, we gotta get to good news. So let's go ahead and that was loud. Let's go ahead and lower that down and have Alyssa take us home for a Friday.
Hero dogs from rescue operation in Turkey get first-class seats on airliners flying them home. When the full extent of the recent earthquakes in Turkey and Syria became apparent, rescuers came from around the world and across political boundaries to aid in the life-saving efforts, and they brought their dogs too. Trained rescue dogs and their handlers came from the U.S., Israel, El Salvador, Mexico, Qatar, South Korea, China, India, Thailand.
Everywhere.
Yeah, some other country that I can't even pronounce. To lend their leashes and noses to help pull survivors from under the rubble of buildings. More than 140 dogs so far have arrived from outside Turkey and Syria to help. From a wide variety of breeds, though all require boundless energy to go until they drop. The rescuer told Al Jazeera, now on their journey back to their homes, the national carrier Turkish Airlines has given each and every pooch a first-class seat to honor their heroism.
I don't have any dog barking, or otherwise I'd use that.
A spokesperson from the airline told The Independent that it was the least they could do to show their appreciation for these heroic dogs' sincere and heroic efforts. When people can't cry for help anymore, dogs are one of the last chances for people to be found. Linda Hornsberger in an interview with BBC. Hornsberger is a senior search expert at the Swiss Disaster Dog Association. Dogs can cover a large area quickly, and with their nose they can detect the scent of people under the rubble.
They can do a lot of things. I mean, they're not only like drug detection and everything like that, but when they train, they can be trained for anything. Is that it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, no, I mean there's a little bit more, but
all right, but we get the gist of it.
Yeah. So, life-saving dogs getting the royal treatment.
That's listen, they deserve it.
Yeah.
That's life-saving. That's those are dogs, and that's royal. Royally awesome. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and YouTube. You can always go ahead and search us by searching The Charles Richardson Show on both social media platforms. Facebook page, just go ahead and like and share. And YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. It is free to do. So just make sure you go ahead and do that for both on Facebook and YouTube. Follow the show. We are done for tonight. Make sure, don't forget to, and I'm sure everybody's on automated, so it's like it reset what? But the clocks go forward Sunday morning. So make sure you go ahead and be aware of that, because if you got somewhere to do.
Some people actually use standard alarm clocks, so.
Yeah, who?
Some people.
Exactly, some people. Those people be left in the dark. Literally. All right, we're out of here. Have a great weekend, everybody. And for those We'll be back on Monday, the start of spring break down here. Woo, woo. This one has to work still.
Yep.
All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you on the flip side on the next week. Take care.
Fly too high, get to see the light. Yeah, it's true, been there before. But now the sun don't hurt me. It blinded me permanently.